Hey Narwhals, I'm Luke Narwhal, and today we'll be reading some weight loss stories. Also, Narwhals, I have something new to announce. This week, I'll be recording personalized voice messages to help our subscribers stay on track with their weight loss. And basically, you'll just share a few sentences about what your weight loss goals are or something else that you want me to discuss. And then I'll address you by name, talk about your goals, and hopefully inspire you to not give up. And this recording will be sent to you privately and be something that you can keep for the future and replay it whenever you're feeling weak or need accountability. So, if you would like a personalized voice message for your weight loss, just visit lukenarwhal.com or just open the description below. The first 100 people to sign up will receive their voice message. I'd love to do more, but I really want to make sure I take time on these so they're actually useful, and I don't have that much time right now. So once again, just visit lukenarwhal.com for your personalized voice message for your weight loss. Goodbye, unhealthy me. I guess I should start off by saying that I can't remember a time of being healthy. When I was 7 years old, my mom started dating a professional cyclist who criticized my eating habits, and if I wanted a bag of chips or cookies, he would make me do 20 sit-ups in the front room to even have a bite of treats. By all means, I wasn't an overweight child, far from it, perfectly normal. Even before her dating this guy, my nana would constantly go on about my weight. It was like a family obsession that I didn't understand, but then it made me obsess over it. At 7, I should have been climbing trees, not obsessing over weight and weight loss. Fast forward to college, horrible self-esteem. My nana would say I needed surgery for my jaw because of my double chin. I was 8 stone, 112 pounds. I threw in the towel of consuming only diet shakes and a small meal a day. I began to feel depressed and binge, and now onto university. I turned 8 stone, 112 pounds, into 13 stone, 182 pounds. I ate nothing but takeaways. I started feeling ashamed, but I couldn't stop. Chinese, fried chicken, McDonald's, thousands of fries, and buckets of soda. I felt sluggish and had massive sugary Starbucks drinks to keep me going through lectures. I was going to a party and my friend tried to zip my dress up, and it wouldn't, no matter what. It was my favorite dress. And this was my wake-up call. Everything about my diet and my routine I hated. I promised my friend I'd hit the gym and completely change. I don't think she believed me at first, but I was determined. My advice: I started off at the gym slow once a week, and then twice until 3 times a week. I did weightlifting and a bit of cardio. I no longer paid for loads of taxis and walked everywhere. I consumed more veggies and loads of protein. A soda was in the bin. I could enjoy a diet one now and then. I didn't cut food groups and kept my alcohol content to a limit. I didn't skip meals this time or replace meals with shakes. My goal was to change my lifestyle, not so much lose weight very quickly. If you do and go back to normal eating, the weight loss doesn't stay long. I train my body to understand when I was full. I still use my FitnessPal app sometimes just to make sure, but I don't obsess over it. I lost 3 stone, 42 pounds in 2 years. I'm now 140 pounds and feel so confident and beautiful. I'm not gonna lie and tell you it changed all my problems. I still get my nana telling me I need sugar and that I should be scared to go out looking how I do. But this process is helping me love myself, and I couldn't be prouder. For anyone out there who doesn't have a family support network, I believe in you, no matter what size you are. It's not easy, but it's your journey. Don't let anyone tell you how fast-paced you should be losing. And no matter what size you are beautiful. And cheers to being healthy. From all my heart, Becky. 115 kilos to 55 kilos in 3 years. I've been overweight all my life. I tried everything to lose weight, but it never worked. I ate healthy, exercised, did diets, skipped sweets, and so on. I was bullied and depressed because of it. I could never find clothes that fit, and I felt horrible. I moved away from my parents when I was 17, and suddenly no one could control my food choices. It was a dream come true. I became a binge eater, addicted to food. I gained around 30 kilos in a year and a half. Fast forward a couple of years, and when I was 21, I had turned obese. I was severely depressed and worse, and the only thing making me happy was food. I had a BMI of 42.8. I had given up. I would always be the fat girl, so I ate like crap. I would never be able to lose weight anyways. I would eat an extreme amount of calories a day, and back then I had no idea how calories worked. Example: Breakfast, 5 pieces of toast with lots of butter, chocolate milk, and cereal. A snack, a chocolate bar. A lunch, a microwave meal, and a Coke with chocolate for dessert. A snack, a big bag of chips. And dinner, a whole rotisserie chicken with taco bread and a whole tub of mayo. Evening snack, peanuts, Coke, and even more chocolate. Sometimes I tried to eat healthy, but it didn't work out because I didn't know how calories worked. I could eat apple slices with yogurt, honey, and peanut butter, which is healthy, but I ate way too much, resulting in a calorie surplus. My blood pressure was extremely high, and I was on my way to get diabetes. I would wake up from not being able to breathe properly, and my whole body would hurt constantly. I couldn't walk and talk at the same time, and I always had to use the elevator. Then, one day, I moved to another city to start studying. I became motivated to lose weight once and for all when I saw another YouTuber talking about losing weight. I was in a much better place mentally and finally had the energy to do it for real. I did not want to die early because of my poor life choices. I did my research on how to lose weight properly. I learned about calories in, calories out, and went to the gym a couple times a week. It hasn't been easy. I've had multiple setbacks. I've cried and I felt hopeless. I could be at a plateau for months. Another month, I would just lose 0.5 kilos. I almost gave up again, but slowly and surely I could see results. My old clothes would be too big. I could walk much greater distances. People started complimenting me. I did not give up, and here I stand. 3 years later, I've lost 60 kilos, 133 pounds. It's unbelievable. I lost over half of me. I never thought I would be able to do it. You can too. Have patience, don't give up, and remember to eat enough. Love from Sweden. The first time under 220 pounds since I was 10. Finally in Wonderland. I have lost over 70 pounds since January. I started at just over 270. I'm 5'2", and am now at 198. I spent the past 20 years with such horrible self-confidence, in a constant, unwinnable battle with my weight and body image. I had developed osteoarthritis in my spine, and that made me bedbound for the better part of the last 3 years, which caused me to lose my job and completely change my life for the worse. I was convinced I would just never get better. Weight loss was just something that would never happen, and being under 200 was never going to happen, even if I lost a bit of weight. I surrounded myself with people who strongly believed that weight loss for most people was impossible, and that you should just learn to love the body you have instead of trying to change it. I spent the last 10 years trying to force myself to love my body as it was, as it was obvious I couldn't change it without going into dangerous levels of food restriction or going on some crash diet that would inevitably lead me to gain even more weight. I finally had enough of feeling sorry for myself. I implemented a daily yoga and walking routine, as well as started developing a meal plan that included a lot of low energy options that I could stick to. I found low calorie, low cost options at fast food places, and started meal prepping in large batches that I could freeze. It honestly has saved me so much money this year along with weight loss. I started trying to find other things to manage my emotions with other than food, and no more large amounts of takeout just because I'm sad or bored. I also started playing Beat Saber daily as it was a great cardio that didn't kill my back and knees, also really easy to lose hours to it. I can now say, after being basically unable to do anything without being in non-stop constant pain, I am mostly pain-free. Of course, there are some bad days, but it's no longer losing weeks because I had the audacity to push myself a little too hard one day. I can even bend over to tie my shoes without crying from pain, or having to sit on a wide bench to even be able to reach my feet. I'm now just waiting for the world to open back up so I can go and do all the things, like going to museums, theme parks, LARPing, that I basically assumed I couldn't do anymore. I feel like I got my life back. It's also cliche, but if I, lazy, broken me can do it, anyone can. Just take it slow and listen to your body. Learn what foods make you feel ill and not want to move, and learn what movements and exercises cause you to be out of commission. No need to push yourself to your limit every day until your body breaks. When you're feeling unmotivated, go and watch YouTube and find an awesome community of others on your journey. You're not alone on this journey, and there's a lot of really awesome people ready to cheer you on along the way. And that brings us to the end of the video, Narwhals. If you haven't yet, I'd encourage you to tap that subscribe button below to join our awesome community. Also, I'm now looking to feature your weight loss stories and posts on the channel. And visit lukenarwhal.com to submit your post for a chance to be featured, plus receive a small gift. And our new Amazon merch shop is live. The link is also at lukenarwhal.com. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, have a good one, Narwhals.